Rene Naylor, player 24 in our midst. Welcome back. It's great to have you. And you've been on that rugby pitch how many times with the Springboks?
I think I'm on 175 or 70 something, 70, I don't know, 78, I don't. Because it's not the same as players. I don't like to make a fuss of it.
So you travel with the Springboks?
Yes, that's correct.
You guys travel together. What's that like?
Well, that's...
Is there a lot of talking? Is there... Everyone is relaxed? Is there anticipation? Is there hype? Is there... What is there?
Yes, there's a lot of emotions, and that can go from highs and lows, depending on what stage the team is at. I've been involved with the team when we've been at low points, where we've lost matches, where things have not gone our way, not gone right. And then there's times when things are just going brilliantly. But I think in the last few years, what has been special is that everyone felt part of the team. We were all really, you could all dance at the party. You weren't invited, you're just standing there and you're not sure, can I really dance at this party? You could be yourself. And I think when you can be yourself, you can really perform at your best. And I think that's been so special about this team in the last few years, that we've managed to get it right, which has been hard. And I think many leaders have been trying to get that right with this team, because it's been such an amazing symbol for South Africa.
Let's go 10 steps back. Let's go back. Who are you? Where were you born? Where are you from? Where did you grow up? Let's remove player 24 from the Springboks, and you've been around for 4 World Cups. Let's rewind. Who are you?
So Rene Naylor was born on the Cape Flats in Belhar.
No. Wow. My word. No, I didn't think.
Cape Town original.
Yeah.
Yes, the Cape Flats original. From Belhar. I did my primary school there at Erica Primary, and high school at Excelsior. Secondary, very proud to say. And I did my first university degree was at UWC. Woo-hoo. And then I did my master's at UCT in sports physiotherapy. And my first rugby club was Silver Tree, was out in the Cape Flats. We were in Mitchell's Plain. Our field was out in Mitchell's Plain. We worked out of a nice container, shared it with Collegians, our rivals. And yes, I did my research actually on 100 players in club rugby in 92, 93, yes.
Did you ever play?
No, I've never played rugby.
But you obviously understand the rules, I would imagine, better than most of us.
Yes, well, the rules have changed so much since I started watching rugby, and I think that was my passion. When I became a physiotherapist, I always wanted to be on a rugby pitch. Watching a game, I remember watching a game at Newlands in 95, a World Cup game, and thinking it must be amazing to be on the pitch and watch the game on the pitch and be in the change room with the players prior to the game. So it was always a dream, but I never in my wildest dreams thought I would, be on a world stage with legends like the Springboks.
Your journey with the Springboks are coming to an end, and I saw this emotional clip. I think it was your son with yourself on the field. Jesse Kriel was involved. How did that feel, having him there?
It was very special, and especially the fact that my son had a struggle to get to the UK with visas and traveling on his own.
Wow.
And not being able to travel on a BA flight because they don't do unaccompanied minors. It was quite a challenge, and he did it so bravely.
If I had to ask you top 5 places you've ever visited with a Bokke.
It's interesting because I think that when you're traveling with the team, those places are dependent on wins or losses. That makes it special. It's not the tourist sites or, going to New Zealand for so many years.
How's that vibe? How were the Bokke received there?
I've been through phases where everything was, the All Blacks were on a high. And, then it's really tough to go there because rugby is really a religion in New Zealand.
Of course.
I think it influences every aspect of everyone's life if the All Blacks do well or don't do well. So, and for me, it was special when I had my first, my win there in 2009 in Dunedin, with
that feeling, you remember?
That feeling.
That one.
Yes, Ricky January, 100%. So that was, special. And also in 2018, when we went and we beat the All Blacks. We were at an all-time low. We were number 7 in the world rankings, and Rassie, I think, had the insight that to change things around, we needed to beat the All Blacks.
Yeah.
To get the support back. And that was the most important for us, to get South Africa on our side again. And that was very special. So sorry, I'm talking about rugby. I'm not talking about places. Sorry.
I wanted to ask you about some Skinner. Something that happened behind the scenes in the Springbok camp. The food was bad, the food was good. Who's having...
I think I must call the TMO now.
Oh,
this may be offside. Can we just check? Who's the TMO here? Carl, can you come in here?
Your best memory of traveling with the Springboks, your best one. The one that stands out for you.
I think, obviously bringing back the Webb Ellis Trophy to our beautiful country, I mean, that has to stand out as special. But the moment I got off the plane at Oliver Tambo, 2019, and, I didn't expect that there'd be thousands and thousands of people to welcome us. And I was part of a very small group because, look, World Rugby did not expect us to win. So there was not a flight booked for us to come back at that late stage. So the whole team was separated and on different flights to come back to South Africa. So I was part of a very small group that came on the one flight, and we were earlier than the rest. And I walked out at Oliver Tambo, thousands of people singing the anthem.
Oh,
I could not stop crying. It was, I get goosebumps when I think about it now.
Still making you emotional, I can see.
And yeah, that's so special. And obviously the trophy tours. I think not being on tour, but being here in your own country and feeling the impact and the hope it's creating, that is so special. And just knowing that our country's been through a lot, but there's still hope if we work together.